guys, welcome to Carol's Universe Tarot Readings from the Heart. Thank you so much for joining me on your May 2022 month ahead reading. Just to let you guys know, I'm back on YouTube now. For those of you that wrote to me asking where I was, thank you so much. I'm not bad at all, doing really well. Just fancied a bit of a break over the last 6 months just to focus on some other stuff. But I'm back. Feeling good, feeling fresh and raring to go. So yeah, sit back, relax and enjoy your reading. Also guys, I'm going to be on Patreon soon. It actually should be up by now. So if you'd like to support me over there, feel free to. All the details are below. Thanks for your time, guys. See you on your reading. Bye-bye. Hi guys, welcome to Carol's Universe Tarot Readings from the Heart. Thank you so much for joining me on your May 2022 month ahead reading. Really good to be back with you guys. I'm going to try and be a little bit more consistent now on a monthly basis if I can. But yeah, really looking forward to sharing my insights. This month, guys, we are using the Maggie Stiefwater, I think that's how you pronounce her. Sorry, Maggie. Deck, the Scorpio Sea Tarot. I've been using this quite a bit actually for clients and I really love this deck. It's just gorgeous. Your spiritual message for the month is Blessed Be by Lucy Cavendish. Self-care message for the month is the Self-Care Wisdom cards by Cheryl Richardson. And your angelic message for the month comes from the Angels Among Us deck. Okay, by, I think that's a Victoria Maxwell and Ellie, I can't read the last name there. Let's just call her Ellie. Okay, so yeah, we're going to use these decks for this month, guys. For the message, we're looking at just an overall message from the tarot for the month. We look at the past in 3 cards, your present in 3 cards, your future in 3 cards for the month, and then the overall advice in the last row. Okay, so yeah, sit back, relax and enjoy. Also, make sure, guys, that you join me on my Patreon, and also if you'd like to order a reading from me, the link is in the comment section below. All right, sit back, relax and enjoy. Hi Capricorn, here's your May 2022 reading. So hi Capricorn, so we've got the cards down. Let's have a look at what the messages are. So in the past, the 4 of coins. So the 4 of coins often indicates, and you can see here it says savings, stamps. So it's a card about being greedy. I think, is the word frugal? I'm not sure what the word is. But it's a card about being, you know, careful with your cash, is the 4 of coins. It can mean things like gaining money. It can even, in some books, it's described as somebody who has a lot of power. And it can be, because 4 of Pentacles can represent riches, but often this card depicts somebody who's quite greedy or somebody who's quite mean and doesn't like to share what they have. But all in all as well, this is a card about holding on to your money, so holding on to your savings. So in the past, maybe there's something to do with holding, and I'm finding with a lot of these readings that I'm doing today for the different signs that they're all about money so far, but I guess that's something that's really kind of taking precedence in our world with everything that's going on at the minute. Let's have a look at the 4 of coins. And yeah, I mean, there's definitely something alluding to money here. It seems to be across the board for a lot of these signs, especially the earth signs. I've just done 2 other earth signs and we're just getting coins. So 4 of coins, 7 of coins. So, you know, holding on to your money is the 4 of coins. The 7 of pentacles is hard work, is reward for hard work. Sometimes this can be an investment as well. It can be seeing the rewards of what you invest in. So this is investing in something that brings rewards. Page of Wands. Okay, so Page of Wands. I feel here that this is in the past. Some of you guys have really kind of invested in perhaps a new idea. For example, the Page of Wands often reflects the idea of creativity and new ideas. But it feels like with the 7 of coins that some of you guys have put a lot of hard work. You've put a lot of, because 7 of coins is hard work and it's investing your time into things and waiting for rewards. So I think that you've actually worked really hard in terms of developing new ideas, because pages represent the idea of development. So some of you guys have worked really hard with this 7 of coins. You've invested in new ideas and you've worked hard on developing new ideas here. And in the past with the Four of Coins energy, it may be with the Four of Coins that some of you guys found yourself having to be really careful with your finances, especially whilst you were working hard to develop new ideas in the past. I'm wondering how this will pay off now. Some of you guys are, you know, the thing that I love about this deck is that the Wheel of Fortune is that we've got the same man on the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune card in this deck shows a man pulling up loads of fishes. And on the Temperance card, it shows a man having to be patient. So actually, I would say here with Temperance, for some of you guys right now, you're having to just be patient because you have had to be very frugal, very careful with your cash for some of you Capricorns with that Four of Pentacles, as you've been, you know, waiting to see and actually, you know, working hard to develop new ideas and perhaps this is a new project some of you guys have been working on with the Page of Wands, and you've been investing. You might have even invested some money in a new project with that Page of Wands as well. And right now you're having to be patient with the Temperance energy. But I certainly feel that your patience is going to pay off. So right now, patience is paying off. You should be seeing something here. Okay, but you've got the Devil here. So, Justice. Okay. I would say with Justice and the Devil that there is a need right now to be patient with the Temperance card, because there are still these little kind of problems and niggles that need to be straightened out. Justice can also, for me, represent the idea of rectification. So there's a need to rectify whatever is going on with the Devil. We have a card that indicates the word truth and a card that indicates the word deception and lies, which is the Devil. So we've got these polarities between both of these things. And we can see here with Justice, for me, Justice is stronger than the Devil, because in time, everything that is wrong turns to right. So this is right and this is wrong. So whilst you're trying to right a wrong here, there's a need to be patient. So I feel that for some of you guys with the Four of Coins in the past, you've really had to be very careful around your finances here. Some of you guys, because you've invested in a new idea or a new project, or you've been working on developing a new project, and it may not be that in the past you've seen the results of this, you've seen the payout from it, you've seen the financial reward from it. Right now, you're probably not seeing the rewards from it right now because you're having to be patient with the Temperance card whilst there's still problems around whatever this is. So whatever you've been working on, we're still seeing problems around it with the Devil card. There is still little niggles. There are things with the Justice energy that need to be straightened out. So there's a need for patience because there's still stuff that's going to need to be straightened out here, Capricorn. This is still in the development stage. It's not ready to bring in what you want just yet, because until you get whatever this is straightened out, no money, you won't see any rewards from this as such. What do we see going into the end of May around this energy? Okay, well, we do see the Ten of Cups, which is success, which is nice, the Ten of Cups. Oh, and the Ace of Cups. I mean, they're cup cards, so it's more about the harmony of something. It's more about something being rectified. I see resolution with both of these cards. Oh, yeah, and victory, yeah. So this is very nice. I see whatever is going on here. I don't necessarily feel that this is... I don't necessarily feel that whatever it is that you've invested in here, I don't necessarily see by the end of May money coming, but I do see the start of the process of money coming. I see the process of rewards being given in the end. You do have the cup here as well, which is success. It's the winning card, is the Six of Wands, and you've got the Ace of Cups and that Ten of Cups there, which for me suggests some form of harmonious energy taking place. Balance being restored, for example, with these cards. Ten of Cups and the Ace of Cups is contentment and satisfaction and harmony. So I see a lot of satisfaction and happiness here. And also with that Ten of Cups, we see the ending of a cycle with the 10 and the beginning of a new one with the Ace. So we see the ending of in the most satisfactory of way, because cups represent harmonious energy. And we're seeing the ending of whatever this is here. It ends in the most satisfactory of way, and what we can see with the Ace of Cups, we've got this new beginning coming in which you are now able to achieve the things that you want to achieve. So I actually feel that this is a really good reading for you, Capricorn. So what I would say to you guys is that in the past, the Four of Coins, you've had to be very careful with money, because I think that some of you guys invested in something new, a new project, maybe it was a startup, or you were investing in, your money into developing something here, and you haven't quite seen the rewards yet, and you won't see the rewards just yet, because with the temperance energy. And also temperance means that there are modifications that need to be done. So not only are you going to have to be patient with the temperance card, Capricorn, also temperance means that something needs to be modified. Tests are still being run as well. Temperance also, usually on the temperance card on the Ride Away, which is usually the system that I go by when I'm reading the cards. This isn't a Ride Away clone. The cards are very, very different, but I love the way that they look anyway. But temperance, usually when you get that card, you've got an angel who's pouring water from one vial into another. And really what that means is something is also being tested out. So right now, you're not going to see any rewards from this because there are still tests underway around whatever this project is. Something is still being modified, tested out, and any problems with that devil energy are being rectified with the justice card. So it's all very technical. Whatever it is that you've invested in, whatever the project is that you've been doing, that you've been hoping to earn money from, there are still things that need to be tested, modified, rectified, because there are big problems and entanglements with the devil that need to be rectified with the justice card. Now, it could be a technical thing, it could be a legal thing, it could be red tape, whatever it is, but this needs to be straightened out. By the end of May, you should start to see a resolution with the Ten of Cups and the beginning of success coming to you with that Ace of Cups and the Six of Wands, which is really, really good. So that's excellent. What is the advice for you going forward, Capricorn? The Knight of Cups, which is to follow your heart often. I mean, it's interesting that the Knight of Cups is depicted as being a fox. I haven't really looked at the book in this, actually, this particular deck. I should do really, but I really like the way that it's depicted as a fox. But the Knight of Cups for me is a card about following one's heart. And the Eight of Wands. So the Eight of Wands is speed and movement, and also it's enthusiasm, and it's also energy. So I would look at the advice, but I mean, it's a funny thing how the Knight of Cups is depicted in this. And often when I buy decks, I don't really look at the books. I probably should, but I just go off whatever my instinct tells me. It's funny how that Knight of Cups is dressed or comes in the guise of a fox. And I'm wondering why because that looks like a fox to me. And the Knight of Cups is often depicted as being a young guy with a cup in his hand, very much a romantic. So to me, when I look at this card, it reminds me of something kind of deceptive in a way. And in a way, the Knight of Cups can be a deceptive card because it represents the idea of dreaming or the dreamer. And then we have an Eight of Wands, and the Eight of Wands is all about movement and liberation. And we've actually got two liberating cards here. The Eight of Wands and the Judgment card. Both cards for me represent freedom. Liberation and freedom. This fits freedom for me and liberation with the Judgment energy. So it almost feels to me like the advice is to free and almost liberate yourself from the Knight of Cups energy. And because the Knight of Cups it's almost like the Knight of Cups is wearing a mask. Okay, so it becomes almost like an illusion. And one thing with the Knight of Cups is it's actually represented, I think it's astrological linked to Pisces. So it's a Pisces energy. Just like, so it can be about disillusionment. Okay, disillusionment. And it feels like with the Judgment and the Eight of Wands, maybe there is a need to look at something in reality to a certain extent. There can be a delusional aspect to the Knight of Cups, but also the Knight of Cups, it's about believing that you're all that. It's about believing that you are Mr. or Miss Wonderful, because he's got such a heightened sense of beauty about himself and belief in the way he looks and belief in what he's giving to others, that he's kind of like, yeah, I'm the best. Every woman loves me, or every man loves me, He's the type of lover who says, yeah, I'm gorgeous. Just like the Knight of Wands, but he's more understated, So it feels to me that you need to renew the energy of love for what you do, and a certain amount of self-belief for what you do. Okay, there needs to be the renewal of that, because this is going on. You guys, some of you guys are with the Four of Coins, I feel, had to be really careful with your money and had to save your pennies, because some of you guys have invested in a new project, or you've been working on developing something here and you've not seen the payoff from that. And with Temperance, you're having to be patient, because with the Temperance card, there are still things that are needing to be worked through and needing to be assessed and needing to be modified and needing to be tested out. And there are big problems with the Devil that still need to be rectified with the Justice card. So there's whatever this thing is that for some of you Capricorns you invested in, some of you guys may have hoped that it would have been a quicker payoff, but you're finding it's taking longer because there is red tape to get through perhaps, or there are technical glitches to get through and all of that type of thing. But by the end of May, we're seeing things being resolved in a very satisfactory way with the Ten of Cups. We're seeing this new beginning opening up now with the Eight of Cups, and victory is at hand with the Six of Wands. The advice is to continue on this path of the Knight of Cups, to continue with the idea of, yeah, I'm the greatest, I've developed the best thing, I really love what I do, I really love this project, I really know that this is going to earn me this, and this, because that's what the Knight of Cups would do. He's got every, in his head, he's kind of like, yeah, I'm the best. He's not as kind of braggadocious as the Knight of Wands, but he's still, yeah, everybody loves me and everybody's going to love what I give. And actually with the Knight of Cups, you usually see the cup being extended. That's the Knight giving something. So he believes totally in what he's providing and what he can bring. So there needs to be, the advice is to totally believe in what you can bring to the table with this. It might be taking time to show reward, but it will do. Once you get those glitches sorted out, Capricorn, it's going to bring you everything. And there is a need for you as well, I think, with this Eight of Wands and the Judgment energy, to renew this enthusiasm and energy, because it could be because you've been waiting for a while. There's been a lull in that, in which you're starting to doubt things. But Judgment and the Eight of Wands are very high vibration cards. So this is vibration, and this Judgment energy means to escalate. So there's a need for you to renew, to escalate, to heighten your vibration around this. And in fact, in a way, the Eight of Wands is all about momentum. So there's a need with the Judgment and the Eight of Wands to try and renew that momentum. And you can see that he's galloping really fast. So there's a momentum that this person is building up, and there's a need for you to renew all of this momentum. Now, if you have people who are waiting around for this to happen, and it's not happening because there are glitches that need to be straightened out in these three cards, and you're having to wait, and you might be having to wait for somebody else to straighten out the glitch, or whatever the case may be, Capricorn, then it may simply be that their advice is to seduce your party of interest, because the Knight of Cups is a seducer, to say, and he wears the fox, because there is a little bit of deceptive energy. The person if there are people waiting around for whatever this is, Capricorn, there are people going to be like, well, what's happening? I've invested in this, or I've put my money to this, or I've said yes to this, and I've not got anything back from you. Maybe that Seven of Coins there is what other people invested in this development of the page, and nothing is happening right now because there are still glitches. And the advice would be with the Knight of Cups, seduce them. Tell them beautiful things, give them freebies, say when this is up, I'll give you a freebie, blah, 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 blah. Renew the momentum. This is renewal, Judgment. And the Eight of Wands is the momentum. You need to renew the excitement, the interest, the momentum of the whole thing by seducing the third party over this and saying, it's going to happen. So if there are other people that are invested in this besides yourself, and people are starting to wane, or they're starting to be like, well, when's this going to happen? I don't believe it's going to happen. You told me this, and this, and it's not. Well, there's all sorts of ways to keep people on side. So if there are other people invested in this thing that are waiting around for this, keep them on side with these cards, because it's easily done. So that's the message for May. Let's have a look at what let's have a look at what the spiritual message is for you. A blessing of fire. Wow. Let's have a look at what that is. So a blessing of fire. A blessing of fire, number 3. So it's a blessing to bring passion, motivation and creative spark to your life and to the lives of those that you touch. It's exactly the same thing. So you have a blessing from the universe, okay, that is going to bring you passion, and it's going to continue to re-energize and motivate you going forward. What is this? The self-care message is all about truth. which says truth is different at different levels of consciousness, so you need to reserve judgment. You'll be able to figure out what that means when it happens. Finally, the angel that wants to speak to you is the angel Gabriel. Self-expression. Wow, we're getting a lot of this, and creativity, which is what we're seeing here. Incredible. Let's have a look at what the angel Gabriel has to say to you guys. So number 3. Right. Angel Gabriel's name means God is my strength, and this angel is available to assist you in staying strong no matter what is happening to you around you. And it makes sense because of this lull here. You've invested in something here that's not paying off just yet, still in the early development stages, and that's simply because there are glitches and things that need to be rectified and red tape or whatever the case is. And of course, when things like this happen and you're not seeing the tangible results of stuff, you're bound to be like, I want to give up, I've had enough, blah, blah, blah. Well, this angel is quite clearly, Angel Gabriel is quite clearly showing you and saying to you, I want to keep you motivated. You know, this isn't any fun, having to wait around for the tangible results and having to wait maybe to, you know, show other people what you've done and show them that their investment was worthwhile and all the rest of it. But it's the angel Gabriel is saying, I'm here to give you strength in this situation. The angel Gabriel is most famously known as the angel who visited Mary to tell her she was going to give birth to Jesus. Archangel Gabriel is considered an angel who visited Mary. Yeah, we just read that, sorry. Angel Gabriel is considered an angel of clairvoyance, visions, miracles, and messages from God. Creativity, especially writing, is one of Gabriel's main areas of expertise. Angel Gabriel can support you to create, express yourself, and then give birth to those creations so they can take physical form and move into the material world, helping and supporting others. And that's exactly what we just spoke about. So be patient. It's all going to come together. Believe in what is happening right now, because it's all going to come together, and it's all going to come together for your highest good, and it will happen at exactly the moment it's meant to happen. Okay, that's your reading, my darlings. Don't forget, if you'd like to order a reading, click on the link in the comments section below. And yeah, I'll see you on my Patreon also. Take care. Bye-bye.